I just want to share a little bit with you all on how technology today has impacted the world today. Actually, digital technology and automation have changed the way we live today. For example, many jobs are becoming redundant because computers and machines can do a better job than humans. Actually, according to the McKinsey Global Institute, within the next 15 years, 15% of the global workforce may need to switch jobs. And by 2030, about 225 million workers will change jobs. Another 600 million could be displaced by automation and have to find new jobs. Technology has changed the world so rapidly that many of us are trained in the wrong skills, and that's why redundancy can affect up to 600 million people in the world today. As technology changes, one thing is very sad, our education changed very slowly. Because of the rapid technology change, education must also change. Actually, Jack Ma, recently in the World Economic Forum, he said this: if we don't change the way we teach, we will be in big trouble 30 years from now. Because the way we teach, the things we teach our kids are the things from the past 200 years. It's knowledge-based. We need to be teaching our children values, believing, independent thinking, teamwork, and care for others. That's what Jack Ma said a couple of months ago. Knowledge-based, when Jack Ma says knowledge-based education, it simply means memorizing facts, passing exam, and hoping to score straight A's. And Bill Gates said that one of the best jobs of the future is artificial intelligence, creating computers to perform jobs better than humans. And this is quite incredible. Do you know recently in Beijing, Tian Tan Hospital have actually developed what we call by the BioMind artificial intelligence. And the BioMind AI made correct diagnosis in 87% of 225 cases in about 15 minutes, while a team of 15 senior doctors only achieved 66% accuracy. And the AI also gave correct prediction in 83% of brain hematoma expansion cases. Hematoma is the clotting of the blood, outperforming the 63% accuracy among a group of physicians from renowned hospitals across China. And this was what they have found. Even surgeons, are not spared from technology. Sometimes surgery are better done by robots than surgeons. And so this is how technology has impacted our lives. So our education must change. We are in trouble if we still concentrate on memorizing and scoring A's and that's all. Because a survey was made on a number of self-made millionaires, and they found that only 20% were A students. 80% were not. Now, what am I saying? Is it important to do well academically and score A's? Of course. We all hope our children to do well. But parents, that does not guarantee success. As the survey shows, only 20% are good students. A big majority of the 80% are B's and C's and D students. So what does that tell us? Now, the survey also came up with very interesting results. Of all the self-made millionaires, they found that they all have something in common. What are they? Number one, they were all lifelong learners. They never stop learning, right? It's important. Okay? Like you and I are still learning, right?
We are learning. Every day we are learning something.
Right. No matter how old you are, they are lifelong learners. Secondly, these self-made millionaires were able to collaborate. They're able to gather a team. They're able to inspire a team and work together. Third, they were creative and able to analyze in solving problems. In other words, they had critical thinking skills. Okay? And Albert Einstein said, education is not the learning of facts, but training the mind to think. So that's why, parents, we have launched Full Steam Ahead in 2018, our 21st century learning. And if you watch our concert dance, it demonstrates all the 4 C's. Okay? That is communication. Any CEO will know, if you cannot communicate what you know to others, and you cannot communicate your vision, people cannot follow you because they don't know what you're saying. Secondly, collaboration. Again, I've mentioned that teamwork, being able to work together is very important. No CEO of company like Lone Ranger, no matter how smart you are. Third, creativity. We have already mentioned that. And critical thinking. All right? These are the ones that are vital today and will determine success because of changing technology. And of course, Fungates add another 2C, like what our 6-year-old mentioned just now, that's care and choice. It's interesting that Jack Ma also said what Fungates believe in. There was a year I have a paraplegic child, and the parents were asking, are you sure he can dance? And wanted to excuse the child. I said, no. Paraplegic, he had to walk with the metal wheel. And I said, no, he dances all the same. And he danced, and the fellow friends helped him along.
Yes.
And he felt so proud because he's got to be accepted as normal. Just now you saw some of our friends are helping our special children. Okay, and so that's choice and care. Today, we focus on self-directed, independent learning and the 6 C's that you just learned. For example, art and craft. How would we exercise the 4 C's?
Our parents, in the past, what we did was we will tell the children step by step, this is what you do. We put up a sample for the children to follow. So the creativity actually has no venue to come out. But nowadays, how we teach is we let the children have the materials. We let them decide what they want to do. Many times we just leave it to them, but of course the teachers are there to facilitate. In fact, teachers also get ideas from the children.
Yeah. For example, making a robot. We have the art and craft trolley and materials. They're using recycled material, and they have to decide what material to choose. They form a group, they discuss, and they make their own robots. Okay?
Now I think parents, you saw the hammer that the boy was holding. They made it themselves. Actually, the material were just there. They sat around, they talked with their friends, and then they decided how to make it, and they made the thing.
So that's self-directed, independent learning. And then even games. Do you know sometimes games time? We have all the games apparatus. We let our children form groups. They decide what apparatus to take and how to invent their own games to create critical thinking. And of course, we have our project-based learning. And what do they do in project-based? They do self-research. They analyze all the information. And then the parents, I'm sure you know, because you also have to do homework, right?
Yes.
Okay, parents also have to work with your children.
I think they enjoyed the aeroplane project-based learning the best.
Yes. And then they have practical application. We also invite pilots, actual pilots, to come and talk to your children. And also, finally, they present their findings in a group.
Yes.
Okay? So those who are good in art and design will do well when they are creating. Those who are good in communication will be the one presenting. Those who are very good in research, information technology will do the research to Google and Kindle. Okay? And then after that, they create posters, they create their own songs, for example, on aeroplane. So, working in a group, learning to lead, helping friends, 21st century learning is the way to go. And parents, you are in the right school.
Yes,
right?
definitely.
And this is the way of the future. There's no other way. Now, let me just show you a 2-minute video of your children in action, and you can see what is our 21st century learning with your own children. Let's watch.
Oops, I found it. B. B-O. If you found it already, then you just go away. Which one is the most? Nothing. Not that. Wow. Keep finding. Wow. The wash hand, that one. This one? Wash your hand, wash your hand. So good that we found the wash hand.
A N D.
We are the people of the 21st century. We are the future. We are the light. We
need to go and wash our hands. Yeah. นี้หนูจะเชื่อ
We are the people of the 21st century. We have the chance to do it right. We are the people. We are the people of the 21st century. We have the chance to do it right. We are the people.
Your hands. Number 1, wet hands. Number 2, soap. Press the soap and number 3, wash for 20 seconds.